Okay, so it says we're live, so we should be okay there. We'll give everyone a few minutes to creep back in. The night owls will probably be joining us. Let me check on here, make sure we're good on. Oh, there's some people in the chat already. Perfect. Okay, so I see Jeffrey Vincent, Connie Cleary, John Lincoln, Neil House. Cool. Welcome, guys.
All right.
Hello there, night owls.
Hello, yo.
There's Seth Martin, our musical composer there.
Extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire, yeah. And Seth has a YouTube channel where he has the musical clip, and then he has some other videos that he put together on there. So check out his YouTube channel, guys.
Indeed.
Show his channel some love. And thanks for putting that song together, Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Albert says, hey, Janet Grimm, John Neil Connie. Everyone's saying hello. Cool. Yeah, well, we all survived. We survived watching vampire ticks from outer space.
Shoo.
Yeah, we wrapped up episode 170. 170.
That's right. I don't know if we mentioned that before on the show, but yeah, that was our 170th episode. Only 30 more to go to reach 200. Only 5 more to get to 175, which I think is a milestone too, because that's the 3/4 mark, right?
Yeah, we're getting
to
closer.
Our 200th episode.
Yeah, getting closer and closer there. So there's Ed in the chat, Albert Metelsky, Portal 2099, Denine's joining us.
Oh, hello, Denine.
Awesome.
All right. Well, hey,
very cool.
Let's just start the show.
Yes. All right.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary
Hangover.
Yeah, I'm Grimm Gorri, the monkey.
I'm Janet Decay, the mummy.
And we are here to entertain you for a little while here after our main show, the Hairy Scary Hangout, which we just showed, like we just mentioned, the independent movie, Vampire Ticks from Outer Space.
Yes, and if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, you really should, because we have the Hairy Scary Hangover, the live chat. We've got the Hairy Scary Hangout Friday nights. We have our podcast on Sunday nights.
Yes.
So we're actually working on putting together more content where every day there'll be something released, maybe later this fall.
Do I get a bigger paycheck?
A paycheck?
What's that?
No, we do get, we want to thank our fans who have given us super chats. It does help for the channel, like if we have to get new SD cards, or if we were to need like camera stuff, a microphone, things like that, you know, just little odds and ends to that we could get for, you know, for supplies for the show.
Mm-hmm. It's much appreciated. So thank you all who chip in to help support our little channel.
Yeah, so thank you. Now for tonight's topic,
yes,
I was looking up some different news stories involving horror films, the horror film community, and Halloween coming up, because even though it's still technically July,
right?
I mean, August will be here very soon in just a few days.
That's true.
And usually in August is when some stores start to put out Halloween stuff.
Yes, we are past the halfway mark of Halloween, that's for sure. So
oh yeah,
it's right around the proverbial corner.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what is in Halloween horror news?
Halloween horror news. Okay. So I was looking at a fun site called bloodydisgusting.com.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And I haven't checked there in a while, but I was on there, you know, kind of browsing today.
Right.
And they stated that the WNUF Halloween special sequel has an official poster that's available, and the sequel's available to buy. I didn't know they had a sequel to that.
To pick up a copy.
So WNUF, the first Halloween special came out in 2013.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was made to look like a retro 1980s like TV Halloween special.
A direct-to-DVD thing.
Yeah, it was a direct-to-DVD thing. It was an independent, you know, film. And they put out a sequel recently. And if you go on bloodydisgusting.com, they have the link on where you could buy it. But it's like $30. And then they have like a special like poster pack and all these other collectibles for $100.
Wow.
So, wow, yeah.
Let's check that out.
We really liked the first Halloween special. We thought it had that great like VHS look to it. It has like a retro look to it. It's just really fun.
Very cool, yeah. So we have to check out this sequel. What else is in there?
Okay, so we did lose some actors recently.
Oh, yeah?
So Paul Cervino,
Oh,
he
yes.
passed away recently. He was 83. He was in Repo, the Genetic Opera, but he's most known for being in Goodfellas.
Yes.
Goodfellas, not
Goodfellas.
Goodfellows.
Goodfellas, yeah.
And then David Warner, he passed away. He was 80 years old.
Oh, wow.
He was in that iconic role in The Omen.
The Omen, Time After Time.
Yeah,
which
he was
is
in a
one
lot
my
of
favorites.
movies.
I want to watch Time After Time this weekend. It's about, and you've never seen it. It's a
No,
really
I
good
have not.
flick made in the late 70s. Has that really, really cool, the way, I don't know how to explain it other than how the way films looked back in the 70s. Had a big look. But here's the premise. The premise is, what if H.G. Wells was a real person? Well, yeah, H.G. Wells was a real person. But what if H.G. Wells, the author back in the late 1800s, actually created a time machine, the one he wrote about, and Jack the Ripper stole it and came to the present.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Yes, and H.G. has a spare, and he goes to the future. Well, the present, which was then back in the late 70s.
Yeah.
So you got Jack the Ripper running around. Somehow they wind up in New York, or I think it's in New York City they wind up.
Oh.
I could be wrong though. Maybe
Okay.
it's London. But anyway, they're in some big metropolitan city in the late 70s, and Jack the Ripper just does what he does, and H.G. Wells is now on the hunt to find him to bring him back to the past and to justice. So it's a real good thriller, and it's got some real gory parts. There's some stuff in there that I forgot, and then when I watched it again years ago, I'm like, oh my lord, that caught me by surprise.
Wow.
But that one I'd like to. We've got the DVD of that around here.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it sometime.
And David Warner plays Jack the Ripper, and then he's also in Time Bandits. He plays the villain in there, and in one of my favorite Mystery Science Theater 3000 episodes, he's in. Oh my gosh, it's the one with the young sorcerer. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's my favorite, and I can't remember the name. Because I'm thinking too hard right now. But
well, maybe
if anyone out there knows which movie I'm talking about, David Warner plays a sorcerer, and he has a little kid apprentice. And what the heck's it called? It's not Sorcerer's Apprentice. But
something else.
Oh my gosh, I can't think. And I know I should know this. The one that keeps popping into my head is the
Tony Beller says, I don't mean to cut you off there. Tony Beller says David Warner and Waxworks was good.
Oh, Waxworks is another great movie. Oh my gosh, what a good movie. Forgot about that one.
Kirk says Merlin's Magical Stone of Wonder or something like that.
No, it's not Merlin's Magical Shop. That's a different. But I always think of that too.
Oh, that's a really weird movie.
That's a good one too. But no, David Warner's not in that one. That's what I keep hitting. That's in my head, but it's not that one. It's
something else.
Oh, it's like a Middle Ages thing,
and I'm gonna read.
Geez.
Well, while you think that over, I'm gonna read some comments. Rowan says she was looking forward to October. Where did it go? Neil says I have a sinus and ear infection, but wasn't going to miss the shows. Well, Neil, we hope you're feeling better.
Hopefully, the movie didn't make you sick.
Yeah, we hope you heal up fast. H.G. Wells travels to 1979, says Tony.
Yes,
for that one
it's a
movie.
great movie. It's really weird. It's just a great idea, you know.
Janine says, love David Warner and Waxworks, and my best friend's a vampire.
He was in a lot of movies, David.
Raymond says he was also in Tron. Oh,
yes,
I forgot about Tron.
That's true. He's in Tron. He always played heavies or bad guys, you know. But that's true. He was in one of those crazy suits. The original Tron movie.
Quest of the Delta Knights?
Quest of the Delta Knights.
Says Kirk. Wow.
That's
Kirk gets his nerd merit badge.
That's it. Quest of the Delta Knights.
Thank you, Kirk.
I love that movie. I loved it so much I forgot the name. Yeah, I was just stuck. I had
Tim
a brain
said
fart.
he was in a Planet of the Apes movie too. And then David Warner in Titanic was good, says Tony. I love the time traveling movie, says Bobby. A lot of great stuff coming, says Juliet. Hocus Pocus, American Horror Story, Dollhouse. Oh, they're doing a new American Horror Story. Nice. Okay. Kirk says I'm an MST3K nut.
Me too. I thought I was, but hopefully I didn't lose my card because I couldn't remember Quest of the Delta Knights. I watch episodes every day pretty much.
All right, and then some more news. Let's see. Okay, so the Jordan Peele movie called Nope is out in theaters right now, and I've heard mixed reviews on it where people say they really like it or they didn't like it, and it has like a lot of sci-fi elements to it. So I'm really interested in the movie Nope, and I'm gonna have to try to get out with you, Grim, and see it sometime.
Nope.
Nope. I want to see Nope because I liked Jordan Peele's other films. My favorite so far was Get Out. I think that was his best so far. I did like Us. I didn't like it as much as Get Out, but I thought it was still likable.
I would never see Us again. I didn't really care for it.
I don't.
It was kind of the doofy. It was too long. It didn't. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just thought for what the premise was, it didn't need a whole movie for it. But
Yeah, maybe it could have been shorter because it kind of felt like an elongated version of like a Twilight Zone episode or something.
I mean, yeah, it just turned out to
It
be.
kind of had like Twilight Zone vibes.
I don't like doppelganger movies. That's for some reason. You had enough with the body snatchers, but
Portal says Us was pretty good. How about his Twilight Zone? We haven't seen that
I
yet.
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I would love to see his version of the Twilight Zone
Let's check to see if that's on DVD.
to see what he does with it. But yeah, I love the original Twilight Zone. I like a lot of those kind of shows. So yeah, I want to see more of Jordan Peele's work. Rowan says Us scared the crap out of me because I'm afraid of meeting me. Ha ha ha. Wiki Bobby says, I have seen the Monsters trailer. It looks good so far.
Well, some people, there's
We've heard mixed reviews on that too because we saw the trailer and I'm like I don't know what to think of it so far.
Oh, it's a tough one because you want to like anything that's what you'd like to see is, and who knows, there's not enough to go on right now. I think that the trailer's kind of vague, but unless it is, but some people are digging the campiness of it, saying it reminds them a lot of the original show. So okay, I mean, I think it's hard to tell. For me, it's like it's always been like the voices. Yeah, you get used to certain. That's why I don't like no offense to the new Mystery Science Theater stuff, the new shows that they have out with the newer cast, but something about the voices of the robots, it's not clicking with me. It doesn't have to be. I'm not trying to be a purist because I know that they went through several different voice and actor issues for the original show.
Right.
And even switched from the host from Jay to
even Marilyn changed after a little while. They had a different actress play Marilyn.
Yeah.
Because
Joel.
Because the actress who played Marilyn in her personal life, she was homesick and wanted to have more of a home life and I guess she quit acting early, so.
Well, that's but she never established that character.
No.
Did we get a super chat?
So there is a super chat on here. Thank you, guys. Albert says, oh, tax issue taken care of, and I'm enjoying a few brewskis.
Yay!
Well, glad all is well with you, Albert. Awesome. Thank you so much. And, yeah, okay. Oh, there's a ton of comments.
Well, so this is an interactive show, I thought.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Mark says Rob Zombie has a strange pattern where his work gets worse with more experience.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of strong opinions one way or the other about Rob Zombie's films. I like some of the characters. I like some scenes from some of the movies. I don't like all of his movies, honestly. I like his music. His music's all right.
Yeah, the only Rob Zombie movie that we've talked about this before.
Yeah.
That I thought was good through and through was Devil's Rejects. I thought it was what it was. It's very violent and very rough in some spots. He goes dark places.
It's very messed up.
And the regard for human life is just, that's what's messed up about it. It's not like some alien killing people. These are just creepy people who could give a rat's what about anyone's life. And they'll just blow you away as soon as looking at you. Don't care.
They're probably they're kind of like distant relatives of the Texas Chainsaw family.
Yeah.
Except
Extended
it's
family.
like amp it up to an 11 there.
But that's why I like it, because it is what it is, and it's and they get it in the end, but then they bring them back for that, and that I won't go see the second or the sequel to that.
In my opinion, a lot of that grit and gore, a lot of that has already been done.
Well, everything's been done.
I know, but
if you
but if you're going for that grindhouse kind of feel, like there's already grindhouse movies.
Well, but that doesn't mean they should stop making them.
I personally am not a huge fan of like the modern, you know, some of the modern stuff like that. But that's just my opinion. Some people love them, and that's okay too.
Yeah, but so you're saying don't do anything that's grindhouse like anymore?
No. I'm saying like maybe if you're gonna do it, maybe try to do a little more with the story than just hey, we're killer guys.
But that goes with any movie.
You know,
you could say that about any genre.
Maybe try to do something else with it.
Nothing to do with the
again.
Genre.
I'm not bashing anyone for liking the movies. I'm just saying I didn't.
There's a few things.
There's other films that I like instead of that. So. All right, Grimm. Do you want to read some comments?
No, I can't.
Here, I can move.
You know I can't.
Okay, well.
I can't.
John Wise says, I can't get into the new Monsters. Beverly Owen is the one that left Pat Priest, took over when she left. Oh, thank you. I couldn't remember her name at the time.
Yeah, I saw, like, I'm going to go back. Hopefully I can finish my sentence. When we talk about the Monsters, with the way, again, I'm really fixated on Fred Gwynn's voice and his mannerisms where, you know, how do you beat that? This big, giant, goofy monster, you know. And so when I hear the revamp, not that they have to copy everything, because of course why do that? But his just the voice on the Herman Munster character, it's cringy. Yeah, I don't like it. It's just too wacky.
Yeah, I can understand that because the original voice and the mannerisms of Herman Munster were just so fun and it seemed to fit the character really well. So when you hear a different voice or a different person doing it, and it's not, you know, it's like, that's not what I remember. Or that's not what I imagined it to be.
It's so iconic, you know, everything, the performance, when that, you know, the whole character. But I'm not saying don't give anything a chance, of course. But and we've heard this from other friends. We talked to Dino about this. The guy who
the Late Horror Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. It's like no one. He agrees, and we feel the same way. Hollywood won't take chances. They play it real safe because it's a business. Yes, they have money invested in these projects.
Right.
They want to get their investment back. Plus, I get that. So what they'll do is they'll play it safe, and they'll just say, hey, this franchise made $1 billion 30 years ago. Let's just revamp it instead of. But that thing that made $30 million was the first time someone did something like that. I mean, $30 million is a lot of money now, I guess. But you know what I mean. You know, it made a boatload of money, but it didn't necessarily it was its own thing when it came out. They took a chance and it took off. That's what they don't do as much now. They'll play it safe. They won't take chances. They'll just revamp something that was already popular.
Okay, so more comments. Mark Powers says, I think Devil's Rejects worked because the characters worked, but his other movies after that, the characters just don't work.
They don't.
David Phillips says, loved Rob's Three from Hell, and in particular how Sherry became a better actress, how he rewrote the script to keep Sid Haig in the film as much as he could go. Yeah, Sid Haig, he passed away like shortly after that film, I believe.
Yeah.
He passed away a couple of years ago.
Maybe during the making of it, like it was around that time. Yeah, it was after he passed, I believe. But yeah, I've not seen Three from Hell yet. I guess I'll watch it at some point. But yeah, Devils is just, it is what it is. I mean, it's really, like I said, I can't, you know, it's a perfect movie in the way it was cast and the way it was portrayed. Because again, these are murderers. That's what they do. And they, you know, and again, as brutal as it is, it lives up to what it's supposed to be. But yeah. I didn't like House of a Thousand Corpses. I like the way, I like the look of it. I love what he was going for. You know, he's trying to create like a 70s thing.
The Captain Spaulding character. I love some of the characters. I like some of the scenes and visuals, but some of the movies as a whole, I just don't really.
I actually probably need to go back and watch House of a Thousand.
Yeah, I mean, I might watch them again and try to give them another chance. But I'm not like a super fan. You know, I think, you know, there's some okay elements that are likable in there.
Witches of Salem. We have that. I haven't watched it yet.
And Sid Haig was a great actor. So
yes, I mean
he was super nice in person. We talked with him several times at Motor City Nightmares.
Yeah.
and then once at Cinema Wasteland, and he was just very nice with the fans. Very, it came off as being genuine. It felt like he was, being nice for real.
Mm-hmm.
Not like, some other people that, others encountered.
It was kind of surreal that one night we were at, was it the Detroit convention?
That was Motor City Nightmares.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kind of hanging out with him behind the scenes a little bit. And a lot of fans have that experience with him. He's hung out with lots of fans.
Yeah.
Partied with them and everything. We didn't party with him, but we did
talk with him a little bit.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
It's just funny to see him just react like a normal person about getting booked into certain venues. He just was like, well, he ain't called me back. It's like, wow, this guy's hanging on waiting for someone to call him back. This dude, I mean, this is like an amazing actor,
Right.
This personality, but that they have to get booked, and if they not, they have to wait to get the jobs.
Mad Bloods. Hey there, Mad Bloods.
Hey.
He says hello from Australia. Wow.
Yeah, I owe them. I gotta get working on that song. They sent me the track. I gotta put some guitar to it already.
Australia, that's awesome.
Ooh, yeah, they interviewed us. You gotta check out our Mad Blood interview. The Mad Bloods, they put together a little. They're musicians, but they also are fans of horror hosting and horror movies. And they put together like a behind the scenes, behind the scenes of horror host shows, different hosts out there.
Yeah.
And they interviewed us for a little bit, and
Yeah,
they have it up on their YouTube channel.
That was a wonderful interview.
It was a lot of
I thought
fun.
he put it together very nicely. So
A lot of fun. So
Yeah,
well,
thanks.
they sent me a background track for a cover of the Mad Daddy song by the Cramps.
Oh.
So I got to get cracking on that. It's been a minute. So
Well, and that's one of my favorite bands, the Cramps.
don't give up on me, Mad Bloods. I'm working on it.
David said, Sid was a great guy and we became good friends over the years and I did party with him greatly. I would have flown to West Coast when he passed, but it was only weeks after my mother's passing.
Wow.
Aww.
Yeah, the guy had a really solid fan base that really loved him. He was a nice. I wish we could have hung out with him more, but
Yeah.
But there's other people that we like that we could maybe.
Yeah, we're hanging out with you, so that's cool.
The most important people to hang out with.
Exactly. All right, so there's some other news.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys have heard of this. So this was also according to, actually, I think the regular news networks were covering this too, as well as BloodyDisgusting.com.
Okay.
So Spirit Halloween, the Spirit Halloween store that pops up every year, or, when other stores close down, they just, end up renting the space. So Spirit Halloween, some stores are starting to open now.
Oh my.
I guess there's one that was open like in Utah. Like they're starting to open in the middle of nowhere in different places. But they're coming out with their own movie.
Ah.
There's going to be a Spirit Halloween movie this October. How crazy is that? And what is it called? Spirit Halloween the movie.
Ah. Very original.
I wrote down, this film is about characters trapped inside a Spirit Halloween store. It stars Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future. Marty. Rachel Leigh Cook.
Okay. Rachel Leigh Cook. Yeah.
Rachel Leigh Cook. Oops. And yeah, they star in it. And yeah, October of 2022 of this year it comes out. So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
how do they get stuck in the Spirit Halloween store?
Well, I thought when you read the synopsis, it was like a group of kids, some friends that feel like they're too old to be afraid of Halloween, and they just they kind of stow away. They they wait till they hide somewhere until the store closes, and then just want to see if they can get themselves a little bit of a scare, spending the night at a Halloween store.
So.
Yeah, and then I guess some spirits possess these inanimate objects.
So, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that part. So the animatronics they end up getting possessed by an evil spirit. So the monsters and the stuff that's in the Halloween store, I guess, becomes haunted. And, hilarity ensues.
Yeah, now, I don't know if there's going to be, actual murders, or if they're... But if they do, so yeah, if it were me, if I told you, this is my idea for that.
Yeah. So how would you make this movie?
If I was going to make this movie, I would, and it's not spoiler alerts because I have no idea what they're going to do. But if it were me, I would do it. I like the idea of, some sort of evil entity being able to possess whatever and, and bring it to life. And in this case, it's the animatronics because obviously they want to sell these things. So it's basically an hour and a half commercial. We get it.
Yeah.
Just like Toy Story,
Yeah.
Let's make a movie about toys that are alive, and it's all. I mean, I know they make toys of everything, but it's an hour and a half commercial for those products.
Pretty much,
But everything
and
is now,
I'm
right?
sure a lot of people will still go see it.
But
I'm interested into how they put this together.
Well, the idea here is to forget it. It's like Chucky, almost like like that idea where you can transmogrify. You can put your what's that called? Transmogrification, where you can place
Close
your
enough.
soul into something else, whether it's alive or not. Well, if this being, these beings, it could be multiple ones, transmogrify, are able to enter these mechanical, display things and creatures and bring them to life.
Right.
I would film it so it appears that these kids that are spending the night look like they're being killed, but you never see them actually, like the body, until the end, when what these spirits ultimately do is they take over the kids. And then trap the kids' souls, like it's a reverse thing. And they put the kids' souls into the animatronics, and they're trapped in these things. And that's how it ends. I mean, they open the store. Hey, what are you kids doing here? And all the kids that you thought were killed are actually alive because they were just knocked out or whatever, or drugged into a deep corner screaming. But you never see that. But their spirits were replaced with the actual evil spirits, and the kids leave full of evil spirit, and their human souls are trapped now in these.
Ooh.
And they don't know how to, and without that knowledge of being able to transmogrify, they're just stuck there, and that's like the Twilight Zone ending. But that's how I would do it.
I think that sounds pretty cool.
But knowing these things, they'll probably just have it so these things kill the kids. You'll see blood everywhere, and it just one of them, like it's like that Nicolas Cage movie that was out not that long ago, where it's like the weekend at, or what's that video game with the animatronic Chuck E. Cheese, like that weekend at Harold's or whatever.
I don't know right now. But
what they did was they basically had like Nicolas Cage working in a Chuck E. Cheese, and these animatronics go nuts, almost like the Banana Split movie.
I haven't seen that one.
And it's a bloodbath, but type of movie. I've never seen it either, but it looks really violent. But
Natural Bridges Puppets says, I'm sure Spirit Store will promote the Spirits movie big time.
Of course, it's a way to sell product. I mean, it's get it. That's a great idea.
Gary Smith, where did that comment go? Gary Smith said that he thinks there's a Spirit Halloween store in the Midway Mall in Elyria. Huh. And then Johnny Wise sounds almost like Black Friday with Bruce Campbell, where they are in the toy store, and well, you just have to see it. He says.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, but
Five Nights at Freddy's, says Jack.
That's what it is.
That's the name of it. Yeah, I have not seen that.
Yeah, but there's a movie that's like that with Nicolas Cage where he kills animatronic creatures. I guess I don't know. But the Banana Splits movie was the exact same movie too, like that. So
most any Nick Cage movie is pretty interesting. LOL, says Portal.
Well, there's a new one that I'd like to see where it's him playing himself. And there's a billionaire that wants to hire him to hang out with Nicolas Cage. And he's like, you want me to do what?
Oh, gosh.
I don't really do that. I don't do that stuff.
Wally's Wonderland was the Nicolas Cage movie.
Yes.
Did anyone see the remake of Chucky? I thought it was clever, says Todd.
No.
No. I've seen like all the weird sequels.
I love the Chucky.
With Jennifer Tilly and
great.
Bride of Chucky.
Seed of Chucky.
Oh, those are so fun. They're so cheesy.
Yeah. The original movie's great too. I don't know why they remade it, but I would check it out, I guess. Might as well. Tony
Beller says, my wife loved that new Nicolas Cage movie. Very funny.
Yeah, I heard it's crazy, but...
And then Juliet says, loved him as Ghost Rider.
Oh, oof. He was almost Superman too, Cage.
Yeah, didn't they almost cast him as Superman?
Tim Burton was putting together a Superman movie again.
And then it fell through.
Yeah, it didn't go, but it was...
I can't imagine him directing Superman.
Well, and you should have saw the costume. There's pictures of Nicolas Cage getting fitted for a costume. It's pretty much all black. Of course, it's black, but I didn't see any red and white or any black and white stripes or spirals on it yet. But it could have been black on black. I didn't see it. But there's Nicolas Cage had long hair.
Oh, that's not Superman.
I'm Superman.
I'm glad he didn't make that movie.
I'm Superman.
All right, so there is some other news going on with... Oh, where did it go? Okay, so, let's see. ABC News put out a story about how Hershey's said that they're having trouble keeping up with demand for this Halloween.
Holy.
So now is when I guess they're starting to produce candies for Halloween, and they're saying that there may be a shortage of Hershey's candy bars.
How? Okay,
Now,
well, just
I think this is a marketing ploy for them, so people will buy up Hershey candy bars now.
Well, but it's just
right.
Hershey
I mean,
candy
wouldn't
bars.
that be genius? Like maybe their sales are a little
Look,
slow in the summer.
Here's the problem.
But then who doesn't like buy candy to make s'mores?
But what about the other chocolate factories out there? I mean, the Hershey. See, that's the crazy thing about that.
Yeah.
It's just Hershey's. But there's like 1,000 other chocolatiers and confectionaries.
There's other candy companies
Tons.
that also are saying after this Hershey story came out that they're also having trouble keeping up with production to get candy ready for Halloween.
Wow.
So supposedly there might be a Halloween candy shortage.
Oh boy.
I mean, we still have Halloween candy left over from last year.
The kids don't need all that crap.
It's sugar. I mean, it lasts a while.
But
I could just reuse some of that candy.
Sure. I mean, I'm leery about these shortages and everything. It's kind of bizarre and convenient.
Yeah. So then, are they gonna like jack the prices up on Halloween candy?
Does it have to do with the supply chain?
And if you guys see candy now on sale, pick it up. Does it really have to say Halloween on it? I mean, candy's candy, right?
So will there be a lot of resellers selling like $100 bags of candy?
Yeah. Are people gonna like buy them up at the Walmart and then put them up on Amazon for like $100 a bag?
Like the Similac thing.
Yeah, like the formula and all. Oh, that's just that's. See, we're resellers, but some of those reselling things people do is a little.
Well, it's not illegal.
It isn't, but it's ethically, in my opinion, wrong.
Yeah, it's very odd to me. I would look at it more like you said. It's probably some sort of marketing ploy just to sell more stuff.
That's how it feels like to me.
You create this shortage, and everyone feels like they have to go get it.
Jeffrey says, I have noticed that our Walmart shelf is empty of Hershey's. Oh, okay.
Big deal. The chocolate's not that great anyway.
Yeah, I like dark chocolate.
It's crap chocolate.
Better.
That milk chocolate's crap.
Yeah, the Hershey's isn't.
It doesn't taste that. In my
but
opinion.
If it's for a kid, they like milk chocolate.
A lot of kids like stuff kids could eat. Like you were saying, why not give them crayon, not to eat, but.
Yeah, I mean, so here's things we could give out maybe instead of candy. Maybe like coloring books and crayons. Like if you could find them on sale somewhere. Like those puzzle books, like the word search books.
My first tasers.
No, don't do that. He's joking. What else? Oh, pennies. I remember there was always someone in our neighborhood that would give out pennies.
Remember, so imagine some kid walking around with a bunch of pennies. It's stinky copper smelling penny.
Charlie Brown got a rock, so
the country?
No, like a rock.
I got Iraq.
Like a rock.
Oh.
A rock.
Ba-da-da-da.
All right. Dog biscuits. No, maybe not dog biscuits. Oh, maybe like. So this is funny. One year I actually ran out of Halloween candy, and I'm like, okay, what can I give away? There's still people trick or treating. So I had hot chocolate packets, like the hot cocoa little individual packets, and then the little microwavable popcorn packs. I was giving those out.
Yeah, those are garbage. Nobody knows where that came from.
Well, everything was sealed.
Okay.
It was all like they were individually wrapped. They were all sealed.
Yeah,
so
I guess.
It wasn't like I popped the popcorn and just said, "Here you go." No.
Yeah, but we always hated the popcorn balls were always gross, so you get those.
Oh, the popcorn balls were good.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
The Euclid Beach Park ones from Mark's.
Expensive.
They were so good though.
The Humphreys
popcorn balls. Those are the ones. Yeah. Maybe like the little bags of chips. Or like the little bags of pretzels.
There's a shortage of those.
Come on.
Shortage.
I don't know, granola bars?
The land of plenty, and now we got nothing. We got nothing. The one thing we still make over here, chocolate, we can't supply that.
Toothpaste and a toothbrush, says Bobby. You can give those out.
Some dental floss.
I gave out ramen noodles, and we got egged, said Greg.
Ramen noodles? Those are good.
That's funny. Popcorn balls were gross in the 70s, and now I love them, says Hack Editor.
Shortages, I don't know.
That's funny. Caramel apples were the best, and Halloween cookies. Yeah, I mean, if the cookies are if they're individually wrapped, you could do that. Maybe like the little Hostess Twinkies and stuff.
Peanuts are individually wrapped. They have their own wrapper. So just give a handful of peanuts to kids. Peanut butter. They can make
That
their
would
own
work for the squirrels that we feed, but I don't think that would work for trick-or-treaters. Tic Tacs? Yeah, maybe like Tic Tacs or packs of bubble gum. You know, maybe something that might be easier to find.
Something that doesn't have a shortage, whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm like kind of like, is there really?
You got a water over there? Is there already a shortage?
There's some water. There's not a shortage of that. You're good.
Oh boy.
So yeah, and the candy shortage was covered by a website called eatthis.com.
Whoa, almost spit my water out.
That's the source I got that from, and then ABC News was talking about the Hershey shortage. So we'll see. I don't know.
I don't even know about all that.
I don't know. I'm like, really? It's like July and they're talking about that? But a lot of people love Halloween. You know, we love Halloween. You guys out there love Halloween. So I guess, yeah, if you see candy on sale, grab it now and you'll be good for October.
Stock up, put it down with all your, your rations for the end of the world.
Yeah, there you go.
You put it right next to your Patriot meals or whatever they're selling.
The prepper people, yeah. There you go. You give out those like prepared, like the weird little freeze-dried, whatever that.
K rations from the army. Yeah.
Rowan says you could give out tacos.
There you go.
There you go. Maybe like Taco Bell vouchers.
The walking tacos, those ones, right? Street tacos.
Yeah.
The ones that come in a cup. Is that what they call street taco?
I don't know. Bobby says, Be a Sweetie is making popcorn balls again with their new popcorn factory. They have a popcorn factory now?
It's made entirely out of popcorn.
Wow. That's fun.
Oh, boy.
Let's see.
I tell you.
I don't mind my tacos sloppy, but I don't want it in a cup. What?
Hey, yo.
Maybe that's about the walking taco
High
thing.
five.
Well, like when we eat tacos here at home, I like to put them in a bowl. So then when you're eating, if you have taco drippings,
wow,
you can eat it with a fork.
This sounds so dirty. I'm just like, my mind is somewhere else totally. Oh boy, I gotta get my mind out of the gutter.
Fritos bag. Ooh.
Yeah, it's in a bag.
Yeah.
They take a bag and then they throw all the beef in there and the cheese and
all the ingredients.
The sour cream,
yeah,
chives and the whatever, and then you walk around like a.
Lois says, "Sounds like a manufactured crisis to me."
Yep, I do not.
Yeah, I'm
chocolate. It's sugar.
I'm questioning that.
It's cocoa and sugar.
I don't know why they wouldn't be able to.
Please, they it's a lie. It's just a way. It's a marketing ploy.
It probably is. It probably is.
And it's not even that good, that chocolate. That's what I'm saying.
No,
in my opinion.
No, dark chocolate's way better, in my opinion. Anyway, some people like milk chocolate a lot, but
I'm not a fan.
If I eat it, it's just like a little bit. I'm like, eh. All right. It's okay, Grim. I'm with you, says Ed.
Yeah. Anyway, who cares? I'm just a rambling old ape.
Back in my day.
I don't like that milk chocolate. It hurts my cavities.
So what do you like? Werther's Originals? I
do. Much more tastier. Everyone likes them. Did someone say that or did you say that?
I said that now.
Yeah, they are good. They taste better to me than that and all the beech nut, the butter rum lifesavers. Those are good.
Yep, that's very
delicious.
Old
timey.
I guess age appropriate with.
Oh, stop it!
I'm kidding.
Little kids eat Werther's.
I'm kidding. Well, it's not as bad as what are those like weird
Necco wafers?
Yeah, the Necco wafers like are kind of weird, and then the like when you would go to your grandma's house and they would have like grandma would have the candy dish with like the weird little striped candies.
Yeah.
Those were weird.
Those are the ribbon candy.
Yeah, the ribbon candy. Yeah.
Weird. Grandma stuff. Oh, that ribbon candy. I had to have it. It's been in that bowl for 40 years.
Pretty much. Juliet says Grandpa Grimm always gets Werther's.
There's like The Simpsons had a one scene I totally remember. Bart goes over to this old lady's house and sits down. She goes, "Have a piece of candy." And there's a with the candy bowl in front of him.
Yeah.
And he picks up one piece, and it's all stuck together. It's like the whole bowl shape of candy.
I've had that happen before.
And then he puts it back down like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah, where you pick it up and like it's all like because the candy's like stale and old and it's been sitting in there a while.
Sitting out with dust on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Gross, grandma.
So funny.
Oh, just blow the dust off. It won't kill you.
Lois says they had Necco wafers at Giant Igor today, along with lots of other old brands of candy and gum.
Yeah, I think some of those Necco wafers are like clove flavored, really weird flavors.
Yeah. Boston baked beans are good too, says Kirk.
What? They are. Oh yeah, I like those. Those are good. I used to get those. Those were like Mike and Ike and Jolly Joe's. And, But Boston baked, have you had those?
I have not. I know of them. I've never tried them.
They come in a little like cardboard box, you know, like yay big.
Yeah.
And they're just like little. They're like there's like a peanut in them. I think it's just regular peanuts.
Yeah.
But they're roasted peanuts with this like shell. It's like a baked. I haven't had those in years, but it's red. They're red. They're like little red balls, and they're good.
Sounds interesting. Lemon heads and Chico sticks and candy cigarettes, says Portal.
Chico stick. You ever had one of those?
No.
You're missing out.
Well, you know what? We actually still have some retro candy left over from Greg when he sent us the snack pack.
What is it?
We have some like we
to...
still have like sour razzles we need to try.
Let me just
So I don't know if you want to try one of those now.
Bring one out. A Chico stick. It's like a wafer type of thing. Like it's very flaky, and it's shaped like a cigar, and it's orange with this really weird. I guess it's just part of the wafer too. Really pulverized and powdered and coats the outside of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've had that.
But I think it's like a peanut butter and this kind of orange colored wafer. It's a very interesting flavor. It's good. I used to love Chico sticks.
Malted milk balls, says Tony Ballard. Oh, I haven't had those in years.
I love them.
Yeah,
man.
those are good.
That was my favorite thing to get at the movie theater.
Yeah.
That or what about snow caps? Did you like those?
Snow caps are very good.
Interesting. They're like dark chocolate.
It's dark chocolate with like little
hard candy balls.
They're like little candy balls or sprinkles.
Yeah, sprinkles.
Something weird on them.
They're weird. Jujubes I was never a big fan of.
And again, we're talking about candy. It's so funny.
I don't know how we got onto that, but snacking.
Well, because they had to do with the news.
Give me those scissors.
We were talking. No, I can open it.
It's hard. It's like sealed real good.
I can open it. Right?
All right.
Oh,
Girl
that
power.
is sealed good.
Girl power over here. Oh, just give me that, old man. I don't have arthritis, you know. I just can't open it. It's sealed very well. So hand me, my 50-some years of experience tells me.
I did open it. Here you go.
There we go.
Here you go. Okay, let me try one.
These young ones.
I'll try this orange one.
Kids today.
Hey, I'm like 3,800.
Whatever. Well, they act like it. Where's a red one?
Oh, it's like sour.
Yeah, I don't know if I want one of them.
It's fizzy.
Okay, I guess.
So we're trying. This is a Razzler, sour Razzlers. That's pretty good.
Don't these turn into gum?
It says gum on there, so I think they do. Albert says, yeah, Goober and Raisinets are good. Even Good and Plenty sometimes. Good and Plenty's I never liked. I don't know why, I just never liked them. Kirk says that he likes Sour Patch Kids.
I've had them. Not my jam, but...
Soury.
I guess.
You don't like it?
Actually, I do like. What I like about Sour Patch Kids is all the sugar that coats them, and that kind of balances out the sour. Yeah, I needed a. What else is in that box? Anything good? Chocolatey or something?
Oh, it's all like fruity candy. Where'd it go?
I'll take.
Here's Dad's root beer.
No, I hate canned root beer.
Oh.
It has a. It doesn't taste like. I love root beer, but I don't
Double
like the hard
bubble?
candy. No. Does the box
I don't know where the box went.
Rats.
I just had a few things out.
Because they have the
It's around here somewhere.
The bottle caps. I'll have those.
Like I said,
Where did they go? It was a little brown box, right?
I don't know. It's okay. We can save those for another time.
Oh, I'm hungry now.
Well, there's snacks in there.
No, that's too salty. I wanted, there they are.
Here, okay.
Come on.
Oh, I'm trying to reach.
We're just entertaining thousands of people, that's all.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, now we're talking.
I'm staying away from candy, says Tony. I'm on a diet. Yeah, Tony's going through a transformation.
He is.
That's awesome. Very good.
Smarties are good too. Let me cleanse the palate because that sour is not doing me any good right now. I don't know that sour.
Kira Smith likes moon pies.
I don't like those.
I don't like them either.
The reason why I don't like them is I think it's just the marshmallow, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of marshmallow goo. Yeah.
I love marshmallows like when you roast them on a fire, but I don't like it's too spongy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not even real marshmallow. Sorry, I'm not putting on anyone's favorite, so I'm just explaining why I don't like something.
There's your next sketch, Grimm's Quest for a Snack. There you go.
Yeah, that spongy marshmallow, anything like that. Don't like that. In the middle of chocolate, like that pie or that cake, weird. But my favorite, one of my crack items from the same aisle are the Nutty Buddies.
Nutty Buddies?
The wafers with the chocolate wafers, the peanut butter wafers.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever they're called. The Little Debbie ones are the best.
Oh, okay.
Woo! I think Albert just bought some of those. I saw him post those. He went to the store hungry and he came home with a bunch of those Little Debbie Nutty Buddies. They're so good.
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy. Okay, that helped out a lot. That sour wasn't doing it for me.
We should probably wrap this up in a little bit. So we talked about some stuff in the horror community, some news.
Yes.
The Spirit Halloween movie, the new WNUF movie. Oh, and the name of that, I don't think I read the name. Where did that go? So WNUF, they made another Halloween special, and it's called Out There Halloween Mega Tape. The WNUF Out There Halloween Mega Tape, and it's like it's kind of made like a made-for-TV Halloween special, like as if it were made in the 80s, and it's just fun. Like the sequel we still need to see, but the original one was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. We actually have the DVD here somewhere.
We do.
So yeah, if you guys like talking about stuff like this, you can hit the like button. It does help support the channel. You can
Honey.
hit the subscribe button.
You like Biddo Honeys?
No, I don't like those.
Okay.
Yeah. Those were the ones I would give to my mummy when I was done trick-or-treating.
What about...
I would give her the Good and Plenties and the Bit of Honeys.
Starburst.
Starburst I like.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are good.
But
I think I'm good on candy. I think I'm good on snacks.
Talking about, what about Airheads? I don't know if they ate a lot of these.
Airheads are good.
What is it, like a taffy?
It's taffy. Yeah, it's a taffy candy.
Yeah.
So,
what was I gonna say? Yeah, candy's good. It's not good for you, but it tastes good. It's just all sugar. Wow.
Tons of sugar. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a candy shortage here.
No, there's tons of candy here.
Yeah.
And my leftover, I've got like a little pumpkin pail of some leftover Halloween treats from last year, and they're still good. I mean, that candy stuff lasts a few years.
Oh, the worst candy though is at the Dollar Tree. They'll have that. There's milk chocolate, which I already I'm not crazy about, but the good milk chocolate. But that stuff that they have at the Dollar, what is that? It's like waxy chocolate.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But
horrible.
On that note.
No, keep talking.
You can keep talking, Grim. I think I'm gonna head off to bed soon, guys.
That's right. Yeah, we should probably hit the hay here in a little bit. But yeah, wow, it was I had a lot of fun. I love doing the hangovers, and it's fun, when everybody gets into it and chats and adds to the conversation here. But so hopefully we'll do it again soon.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and chatting with us. Good night, good fright, or good morning, since it's pretty much morning now.
Wherever you are in the world.
Yes, thanks again. Bye-bye.
Hasta la vista. Adios.